first state that I was not sent this hair to review, nor was I contacted by the company to do a review. I purchased everything that you will see in this video with my own money, and this is not an endorsement of the hair nor the company, just my honest opinion and experiences with the hair. This is not a tutorial or an unboxing. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this hair, and there are many wonderful ladies on YouTube already who have already done wonderful tutorials on many of the processes that I use to achieve this style. I did put some links down in the info box for reference on some of the things that I have done. So what led me to purchase the ONYC Mongolian Relax Perm hair? Well, I've tried a lot of different textures of hair, and I've always felt like I wanted something to match my hair more closely. So it was basically I was looking at the ONYC Mongolian Relaxed and the Light Relaxed, and also the Jace Beauty Russian Fade, slightly coarse or coarse, either of those textures. But what made me purchase the ONYC hair was that I could also purchase a closure, which I needed, and I'll explain that later. My natural hair is a little past my shoulder. It comes to about right here. It is relaxed. However, I only get a relaxer once every 3 months, so 4 times a year. And the reason being is that I have centrifugal alopecia, and for those of you who do not know what that means that up in the center portion of my head, my hair is very thin. So I have to have a closure to cover any tracks or any method of installation that I have in my head, unless I get a full wig or a full weave. So that's why I needed a hair and a closure that would match. I purchased one bundle of 10-inch Mongolian Relax Perm and one 12 to 14-inch small closure, both in a natural black. I purchased these items on a Friday, and I received them via UPS on the following Thursday. There are other videos of people who have purchased ONYC hair that show the packaging and how the hair comes bundled in the bags that it comes with. It comes beautifully packaged, so you can check out some of those other videos to see all that. Like I said, this is not a tutorial or unpackaging. I did wash and condition the hair once I received it. There was no bleeding of colors, not a lot of shedding. The length was true to length. I followed the conditioner with an apple cider vinegar rinse. I find that helps to remove any residue that may be left on the hair. And I let both of those items air dry before installing. Now, my install is a culmination of several different techniques. So what I have going on here is, like I said, I did purchase the closure. I have the small closure, the 12 to 14-inch closure. I also have micro links, so from here down to here, it's probably micro links, and then right in the middle between the closure and the micro links, I have 2 tracks of the leftover Mongolian Relax hair that I had left from the micro links. So I made my own micro links from the tracks, but from the track that I purchased from ONYC. The ONYC does sell eye-tip hair. However, I felt like I could get more eye-tips from purchasing my own bundle and making my own eye-tips. So what I did was I made 200 eye-tips. They're about the 0.5 gram size, and I used for my installation 175 of them. So I had 25 eye tips left, plus I had a good length of the track left. So I was able to add my track between my extensions and my closure to just close that space up, so that there was no gap between the two, and to make sure that I had coverage over the micro links so that you couldn't see them, because like I said, my hair is very thin up there, so I needed the extra tracks. And the track that I used, I folded it over. I didn't cut that track, so it's just folded and sewn on top of the closure, between the closure and the micro link. Because I did do micro links, I wanted to make sure that the shampoo that I was using for my natural hair would also work well with the extension. So I tried it. I didn't know if it would or not, but it seems to be doing very good. So what I used, and this is a relatively new product, was the Pantene Expert Collection AgeDefy shampoo and the conditioner. And then, like I said, I did an apple cider vinegar rinse when I finished that. And then before I flat ironed my hair, I used this Garnier Fructis style flat iron spray. Perfector is what it's called. So those are the only products that I have used on this hair. On my natural hair, before it dried, I used the Fructis style Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity on my hair before I installed the microlinks. And I blow dried my hair so that it could be pretty straight before I put the microlinks in. Let me just say that I am not a professional. I'm not a beautician. I'm not a professional in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I just watch the YouTube videos like everybody else and learn how to do these techniques. And if anybody wants to learn also, I'm leaving links in the bottom of the page, because I'm not the one to give tutorials. I just watch like everybody else. So that's how I learned to do all the things that I've done for this style. And the reason why I did so many different techniques is that's what works for me. I'm not saying that that is going to work for you. It may be more trouble for you. You may not like it, but that's what works for me. I happen to like the micro links. I've worn the U-shape, U-part wigs. I've worn full weaves. I've worn half weaves. I've done it all. And right now I'm in my micro link phase, but I just need the extra coverage from the closure and the tracks to make mine look like they're supposed to look, and look full and not my scalp showing. I'm not sure if you can see the color well, but I did ombre the closure, only the closure. But I ended up, the lightest part, I ended up layering it, my hair a little more, so the lightest part of the ombre got cut off. But it still has some good color, and you can see how well the ONYC Hair took the color. And I'll turn around. But it did very well with the bleach. I used a 40 developer and the bleach powder. I'm not sure what brand. If somebody just has to know, you can inbox me or something and I'll find it. Well, what do I think about the hair? I think that this hair delivers everything that ONYC promises that it will. It is very natural looking. It is the closest that I personally have ever had to match my hair. Like I said, I have not tried the Russian Fade coarse hair yet. But of the hair that I've tried so far, this is my favorite as far as matching my hair. Is this hair for everybody? Definitely not. It takes a little getting used to if you're not used to a thicker hair that is not what I would call a wash and go. You're not going to wash this hair and let it air dry and then just go out. It takes some doing to get it styled. So I have flat ironed this hair, and It's been flat ironed for about 8 hours now, so it's holding up pretty well. Um, it does have a lot of body. When the wind blows, it shakes like, I mean, it does everything that you want your hair to do. But like I said, I can wrap it at night and take it down and comb it, and it'll have the flat wrapped look. But if I'm looking for something with a little more body or some curls to it, then that means that I have to get up and flat iron it or curl it. Um, Other than that, I love the hair. It's very soft. It feels very natural. It looks very natural. Um, the hair came in a reasonable time, like I said earlier. The lengths were true to length. It matched what it said it was. It was packaged nicely. The quality was excellent. The wefted hair had very minimal shedding, and after I washed it and kind of ran my hands through it and washed it and everything, it shed hardly any. I did have more shedding from the closure, however, and the closure, the knots were bleached on the closure, and in some spots, I kind of thought that it was over bleached in a couple of spots, but they weren't spots where I was gonna part my hair, so I didn't worry about it, and it's not anything that anybody can see, so I was fine with that. Other than that, I'm not sure if you can see right around up in here. There's a few little short hairs, and I'm not sure if that's how it came or if the hair has broken since I've been parting it right there, but I'll keep watching that spot. But it looks, like I said, like your natural hair, because once you keep parting your hair in a certain spot, your hair does start to break a little, so it kind of looks like that. But when you pay amount of money for a closure, you don't want any of the hair coming out of it. So those were my only issues with the hair. But other than those few little minor things, I love this hair. I would recommend it for anybody who is looking for something that is really, really natural looking and does not mind styling their hair. Now, if you want to put this hair in and you just expect to get up and just shake your head and go, it's not going to work for you. But it doesn't mean that the hair is not good quality hair, because it is. So I think that is about it. Like I said, I'm very satisfied with the hair. I'm glad that I did try it. I would recommend it to, like I said, to those who are looking for this type of hair. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you found some useful information, if not just one thing from the video. That was my purpose, just to help just one person, like I've been getting help from all the ladies that have done their videos on YouTube so far. So thank you, and have a blessed day.